Your brain's default mode network kicks in the moment your mind starts wandering. Those first groggy thoughts upon waking, they set the emotional tone for your entire day. When you reach for your phone immediately or mentally rehearse your to-do list, you're wiring your nervous system for stress before your feet even hit the floor. But here is what few realize. You can reprogram this automatic pilot in under 5 minutes. Try this 60-second reset instead. Keep your eyes closed for an extra breath after waking. Place one hand on your sternum, the other on your belly. Inhale quietly through your nose. Count to 4. Hold gently. Another 4. Exhale through pursed lips, like blowing out a candle. 4 counts. As you breathe, mentally whisper, new day. This isn't just feel, good talk. It is neural hacking. The vagus nerve, your body, S-built-til, in chill pill, responds to this specific breathing pattern by slowing your heart rate 8 to 12 beats per minute within 45 seconds. That morning, mental fog. It is often just oxygen-starved brain tissue. This breathing sequence delivers 18% more oxygen to your frontal lobe than shallow chest breaths. Pro tip, the magic happens in the exhale. Extending it beyond the inhale triggers your parasympathetic nervous system, like flipping a biological off switch for stress chemicals. Most people rush this golden window. Their loss, your advantage. Notice how your shoulders just drop slightly reading this. That is your body agreeing with the science. Tomorrow morning, beat your alarm by 90 seconds and try this. Your future self will track you down to thank you. That first conscious breath you took, that was the foundation. Now we layer in gratitude, but not the vague. I'm thankful for my family kind. Your brain needs tangible proof. Notice how the steam from your coffee swirls in morning light, or how your socks hug your feet just right. These micro moments trigger selective attention bias. Your mind starts scanning for more positive details, like a heat-seeking missile for joy. Here is why it sticks. Every time you lock onto a sensory gratitude, the crunch of toast, the hum of your fridge, your brain releases a hit of serotonin, nature's marker pen that highlights good patterns. Do this for 3 mornings, and you'll catch yourself noticing sidewalk flowers or a stranger's laugh without trying. Optimism isn't forced, it is collected. Now shake it out, literally. Stand and roll your wrists like you're unscrewing jar lids. Do 5 exaggerated yawns, sound optional. This isn't exercise, it is system rebooting. Motion flushes stagnant stress hormones from your muscles. Think of wringing out a sponge. That lightness you feel, that is your cells getting the memo, we're not under attack right now. Tonight, place a pen by your bed. When you wake up, circle one small pleasure. You'll hunt for sun patches on the wall, birdsong. Your brain's already prepping the serotonin. That pen by your bed isn't just for circling pleasures, it is your first movement cue. When your fingers grip it to write, you've already triggered a cascade. Tiny muscle contractions release dopamine before you even stand up. This is why morning pages work. The physical act of writing jumpstarts mental clarity before your coffee does. Now swing your legs off the bed. Feel that your heart rate just increased by 8 to 12 beats per minute, enough to oxygenate your prefrontal cortex. No need for burpees here. Simply walking to the bathroom flushes stale stress hormones from your tissues. Your body doesn't care if it is exercise or not. Motion is the signal. Ever notice how negative thoughts feel stickier when you're stagnant? That is not laziness, it is biomechanics. Static posture reduces cerebrospinal fluid circulation by up to 40%. But when you shift positions, your glymphatic system starts draining mental fog like a sink unclogging. Try this now. Rotate your ankles clockwise 3 times. The micro movement alerts your vagus nerve that safety exists. Here is your 1% move. After brushing your teeth, stand on one leg for 15 seconds. Hold the counter if needed. The balance challenge spikes norepinephrine. Nature S-focus booster more effectively than scrolling news feeds. Your brain logs it as a win before breakfast. Tonight's prep. Lay out your loosest socks. Tomorrow's toe wiggles will remind your nervous system that freedom lives in small motions. The moment your alarm sounds, don't reach for your phone, reach for your toes. Wiggle them slowly, feeling each joint articulate like a biological gear shift. This isn't just waking up, it is rebooting your proprioceptive software that industrial living corrupted with stiff shoes and static postures. Your prefrontal cortex needs this more than caffeine. Those first toe movements triggered dopamine sparks in your basal ganglia, the same neural pathways hijacked by endless scrolling. Do 10 conscious wiggles per FUT. Avoid if you have acute gout. The goal isn't T-flexibility. It is reclaiming your body, S native language of motion before the world starts shouting demands. Notice how your breath changes when toes move with intention. That is your vagus nerve recognizing a safe signal. Your personal biological reset button buried beneath layers of sedentary betrayal. Office chairs taught your hips to forget, but your nervous system still remembers ancestral mornings spent gathering, not grinding. Today, S challenge. After your third meeting, slip off one shoe under the desk, rotate your ankle clockwise 5 times, then write one sentence by hand. The dual motor action disrupts the cortisol feedback loop better than any productivity hack. Tomorrow's prep, place a textured stone by your bedside. Morning toe curls against its surface will give your brain terrain to map a tiny rebellion against flat, artificial surfaces that dull your sensory IQ. This isn't wellness, this is renegotiating your body's contract with modernity, one deliberate micro-movement at a time. Your nervous system remembers what modernity forgot. Mornings aren't alarms to endure, but biological code to rewrite. By day 7, the cortisol spikes soften. You'll catch yourself mid-sigh, realizing the mental chatter has quieted. Work stress, it still exists, but now your cells rebound faster, like muscle memory for calm. Here is the paradox: external chaos won't change, but your internal weather system, that is programmable. Steal these 5 minutes at dawn. 1, breathe like your lungs remember how. 4, second inhale. 6, second exhale. 2, move joints through their full prehistoric range. No reps, just rediscovery. 3, whisper one intentional phrase. Today chooses me back. This is T-positivity. It is neural rewiring, your amygdala learning new default settings. Share this ritual with one person whose mornings feel like hostage negotiations. True resilience is contagious. Your turn. What is one micro ritual that changed your daily chemistry? Drop it below. We decode minds here, not just scroll through them.